So let me see here. Darkseid finds out from Spectre that he is one of one, and he gets the superheroes to kill him so that he can reach a higher plane of being. In a nutshell. Could be wrong. Correct me in the comments if I am. But then he goes and he starts the absolute universe, and the person to hold down the fort while he's gone is Gorilla Grodd. I know it seems crazy, but once we're through this comic, it's going to make sense. Not really. It won't make no sense, but it is what it is. Support the comic book industry by visiting your local LCS. My name is Doran. This is SCM Comics. We continue our coverage of Justice League Unlimited at number 6. All starts off 2 months ago in the African jungle in Gorilla City, where Gorilla Grodd is sitting in prison. And he's just sitting there thinking to himself like, I'm better than this. I'm Gorilla Grodd. I'm like the alpha of my species. Which anybody who sat one day in a jail cell thinks the same damn thing, so I guess Gorilla's are no different. Now this takes place right after Absolute Power. So he can feel a strong telepathic energy that's looking for a host. So he uses his mental powers to have it come to him. And once it does, he realizes that he has Martian Manhunter's mental powers. And he wastes no time. He uses those powers to break his shackles, breaks down the door. He blasts the guards away like he's just showing out now because he's got Martian Manhunter powers. So as he gets out, he finds out that the Justice League started the Justice League Unlimited. And he's like, well, hell, 7 of them is horrible to deal with. Now they got like 500? Like, no, this is too much. Even for the mental powers that I have now, I need to figure out a plan to try to thin out their ranks. So he thinks about restarting the Legion of Doom. Unfortunately, some of his allies have reformed. Some of them have degraded. Some of them still are just too psychopathic. Talking about Sinestro, who reformed, Lex Luthor, who degraded because he lost his memories, and then Joker, he's always been psychopathic, like always. So then he thinks to himself he needs evil in his prime. And that's when 2 ideas come together. And he forms a plan. So here we cut to Austin, Texas, where Superman is giving Airwave his Justice League Unlimited membership card. So Superman's like, look, we love how you helped us out during the whole Amanda Waller thing, so welcome to the team. He flies off because he got some more membership cards to pass out. So Gorilla Grodd is watching all this go down. Next thing you know, Airwave is getting an alert from a space station that's in trouble. Now, he's wondering why nobody else is responding, but he says forget it. He uses his powers and he goes up to the space station. And there's this supervillain that looks like he has some electrical powers that's wrecking shop up there. So Airwave is trying to protect the astronauts up there and fight the supervillain. And all this is in his head. Because he's still on the ground where he met Superman, thinking his Justice League membership card. So out of nowhere, the villain's blasted from behind by Gorilla Grodd. And he's there to help him out. So Airwave's like, where are the other Justice League members? And Gorilla Grodd's like, let me fit you in on your team. So he paints the Justice League out as being horrible people and not true to what they say. Like, I don't know if Wonder Woman broke this guy's neck, but she definitely broke Maxwell Lord's neck for good reason. He also lets him know that he's dying from tachyon poisoning. That the Justice League knew about it, but wasn't going to tell him. So in a nutshell, Gorilla Grodd's plan was to convince Airwaves that the Justice League is bad and that he needs to be like a sleeper agent to see exactly what's going on in the Justice League and to help stop the evil that they're going to cause. But also too, I guess Airwaves uses tachyons, which is also the thing that you need to travel in time. He convinces Airwaves to fill him with tachyons, also to help with his tachyon poisoning, which is a lie. And he would travel back in time to talk to the different Legion of Doom members and convince them to come back with him to the present. And Inferno, which is old school Legion of Doom members. And now we cut back to the present where Grodd did what he did at the Watchtower and have Airwaves get him out of there. Once Airwaves transports him to a safe place, which is Legion of Doom headquarters, and then Airwave sees exactly who Gorilla Grodd's friends are. Now he's starting to put two and two together, but now unfortunately it's too late. The Justice League has a lock on their coordinates, and now they're starting to send all available members to where Airwave and Gorilla Grodd is at. Airwave tries to do something, Gorilla Grodd just uses Martian Manhunter's powers and just pretty much puts him down. But Airwave will not stay down at all because Gorilla Grodd just ruined his dream, because all he ever wanted to do was be a part of the Justice League. And then as soon as he charges Gorilla Grodd, Grodd shoots him with this crazy gun, and it looks like Airwaves got disintegrated. The only thing that's left is his Justice League member card, and all of the members of the Legion of Doom have one of those crazy looking guns. So the Justice League shows up at Hal's telling him to stand down. All I was thinking to myself, like, didn't Hal just like get his arm messed up? Like, where's his cast? Like, everything's fine now? No, it just happened. And then Grodd goes, "It's time, friends." The war begins, and all the Legion of Doom just start shooting the Justice League with them funky guns. And we won't find out what happens until we read Batman Superman number 39.